Test. Okay, that works. That's fine. Can't find my other chat. Let's see. There we go. All right. Okay. Reset. Get the music. What is up? Hey, if you ever played F22, let me know. I played this game when I was a kid. We're gonna do training mode, not cadet. I think cadet is too easy. Combat is probably a little too crazy, but I think cadet is a perfect medium. Oh, we actually have to. Splits. Nope, we're gonna edit. This is number 24, F22 Interceptor. All right, so we're gonna play all 4 campaigns, and we may or may not do Aces Challenge. I don't remember if I've ever done Aces Challenge, but there is a password system. So let me get my thing up so I can screenshot when need be, and let's rock and roll. Start off with USA. We'll go top to bottom. I think I played this a little bit last night, so I'm just gonna go into it. More or less like training. They had to skip scene. Nah, we won't skip the first scene. First mission's super easy, simple. It just kind of gets you used to it. All right, now we're gonna do a MiG-21. Don't let it get behind you. Couldn't use a missile, but practice using the machine gun. What is this? What, the game? This is called F22 Interceptor. Came out in 1991. I played this game as a kid for the Sega Genesis. And yeah, it's 3D, it's Genesis, it's slow, but man, this game is actually pretty cool for the time. It's got some jank to it, but it's not like Top Gun on the NES or anything. Like the little replays, it's got a little music throughout the game. We're doing the USA campaign. There's 4 campaigns. All right, we're gonna do a little missile. A little tricky. Yeah, you get the behind the missile view. It's pretty sweet. So let's get to your head. Our recon mission has found stray enemy tanks. You'll find tank hunting tough. They seem small when you're going 400 miles per hour. This is everything Top Gun wishes it was. Got him. The next one's tougher. A mobile enemy missile battery. It's like a tank, except that it's armed with surface-to-air missiles. If you fly low to the ground, it can't blast you before you blast it. Oh, am I out of missiles? We need to go back up. So there's a lot of weird controls with this game. Like different button combinations. What's up, Pop? When you're fighting real enemies, they'll fire missiles at you and swarm so that they can hit you with crossfire. Try to avoid that by picking off the ones on the outside first. Now, for your last air-ground target, the ZSU-23. This is the enemy's best weapon. Pick it low and fast. If you miss, loop way out and zoom in again. Be glad you don't have more than 2. Oh, that can't be good. A for menu. HUD. Cockpit. Oh, I forgot. You can actually change. You can either do chase camera. I liked cockpit view. That's kind of what I do with every game. I'm starting to disappear like on my other video here. Let me fix this quick. Like Back to the Future or something. But the other view is actually pretty good too. We'll try all the different views just in case some people are interested in this game. They can get a little taste of everything. This is a really cool game for the Genesis. It's not an expensive game. So if you got an old Genesis kicking around or you just want to play this on an emulator, I recommend just giving this one a shot for sure. Doing some paperwork and listening to me? Oh, cool. Good stuff. Let's see. Configure video. No, we want to configure filters. Just want to change. Oh, because my shirt's like blue. Whatever. That's fine. Alright, so we'll try HUD view. Yeah, I don't know if I like HUD view now. We'll try it out for a little bit. Oh, I'm out of weapons. Ammo 0. Flares, fuel.
Break.
C for help. Next B weapon is A and start. Wait, I never hit start though. Out of ammo. Start, pick B weapon. A plus B. No, let me do that. Request tanker refuel and repair. How do I get bullets? Missile. Oh, this is missile. CMP customized game. Look at the enemy. Next B weapon is A plus start. It's not working now. A plus pick B weapon. Fire cannon. I don't have any weapons. I did something wrong. What? Refuel and repair, maybe? I don't remember this ever happening. I don't have the manual to know what do I gotta do to get more weapons or whatever. That kind of screwed up. How did I run out of ammo so fast? K-135 being called on station. I don't know what that means. Oh, my stuff is messed up. Missile countermeasures. Request tanker. Afterburners ABC. A+ start. Like. Do I have to die? I think I have to die. Okay, we're gonna look this up real quick. This is strange. I never had this problem before. F22 Genesis ran out of ammo. Now what? The classic 1991 blah 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 blah. Genesis running out of ammo is a serious tactical issue since bullets take up weight and space in the aircraft. To resolve ammo shortage in the game, you can employ a few specific strategies. Use the mission editor generator. In-flight refueling and rearming. Long-range or multi-stage missions may require you a rendezvous with your tanker. I don't know where that is. Or return to your aircraft carrier. Weapon select screen. Ensure you're equipping your aircraft strategically before you take off. The combat code. If you are stuck, you just want to work around, you can enter the code word combat in the password screen by pressing A to use it anyway. And bypass the standard rules. No, that doesn't make sense. Are you looking for an exact combination? Access the weapons menu. Oh. Return to base. Land safely. Rearm. Landing successfully refills. Why do I feel like this is not even the same game we're talking about? Use your Vulcan cannon. Vulcan cannon. Abort and restart. No refueling. Eject. Press the eject combination to save your pilot. There's lots of stuff on the screen, but I don't know what's actually useful and what's not. Actually won't let me crash. Alright, so what am I supposed to do? Because now I don't have bullets. Let's take a look at the menu. Fire when the crosshairs pull up until the target center. Yep. Left. Right. Sure. Customize game. Oh, okay. Unlimited missiles, unlimited ammo, unlimited fuel. Enemies don't panic. Enemies accurate. Enemies. I don't really want to do any of that. There doesn't seem to be a way. I think this game really isn't meant to. Like, there's no ending. There's just missions. But like, it's stupid because I just ran out of ammo and there's nothing I can do about it except quit my mission. So I could give myself unlimited ammo, but that could make the game too easy. So you should never run out of ammo, technically. Unlimited ammo, unlimited missiles. Maybe not unlimited missiles. I think unlimited machine gun is fair. Because I don't really think there's a way to, like, actually... At least not on this stage. This is like a training stage. There. I feel fine with unlimited bullets. I just won't do unlimited missiles because that'll be too easy. What the? I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Great, you have completed your gunnery training. Next is Sidewinder training. Sidewinder is an electronic marvel. It can take out targets at 5 miles. Ewax. I've detected 2 enemy MiGs coming in fast. They're probably recon aircraft. Turn them back before they detect our new base. Sunglare. Get some. Those recon planes won't be telling anyone anything. Good work. You have been assigned to the combat air patrol. Your area has been prohibited from friendly aircraft. So you can bless anything I see. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Been hurt. By a helicopter? Ground forces confirmed 2 pines destroyed. Good work. You have been rearmed. Remain on station. We're ready to deal with a bunch of enemy missiles. We have armed the chaff. I don't know what that is. Fire dispenser on your aircraft. When you spot a missile coming, your radar screen eject some chaff flares. A and C together. Okay.
Shoot. Go up.
I don't think that worked. Oh, you can change the speed. Come on, man. Long time no see indeed. What's going on? What's happening? Yes. One K subs could take 10 months. Yeah, I don't think it'll take that long.
Hold up.
I get about 2 or 3 every time I stream, so. Like an average 30 to 50 a month. Yeah, it might take a couple of months. Maybe. I don't even keep track personally. I don't. It is what it is. I've been streaming for years. So people are either gonna subscribe or they're not gonna subscribe. Why won't this thing blow up, man?
Hold up.
Yeah, I beat every Sonic game available on the Genesis. Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic Knuckles, Sonic 3 and Knuckles,
Land.
Sonic 3D Land, or no, what's it called? Sonic something or other. Sonic 3D. I just beat Sonic Spinball. The Sonic 3D. What the hell was it called? Just Sonic 3D, maybe. Contra Hardcore, I probably won't be playing that unless I get an emulator because it's like several $100s for that game. It's a good game though, I have played it. And I have played Echo the Dolphin as well. Good, I have no idea how to land. But I landed it. I don't own Echo the Dolphin yet, but that's a game I've always wanted to beat. How do we stop? God damn it. Pitch up. Play controls. Pitch down. Roll left. Wheel stick. Okay. A is afterburners, clearly. But we just flew back into the air again. It's annoying. Okay, so I could do that skip scene. Yeah, I'm familiar with a decent amount of Genesis games, but not a lot. Like I didn't own the Genesis till like later in my life, and it was just whatever games that were given to me. But yeah, I mean, I've beaten 20 of them so far. About 20 games. Sonic 3D Blast. That game was pretty tough. I think Sonic's, what was this called? Sonic Spinball? Absolutely the hardest Sonic game to beat that I've played. On the Genesis, 100%. I don't know about other games. That game was stupid difficult, and I was surprised I even beat it last night, but we got through it. I got the Sonic and Knuckles attachment. I have not played Sonic 2 and Knuckles because I don't have a Sonic 2 cart. I played Sonic 2 on a multi-cart. I want the Sonic Classic carts, so. Yeah, I haven't played Quackshot or Battle Axe 2. Alright, so what are we doing? Scramble. You want a new mission? I'm trying to think. I don't think I have Golden Axe 2. I have Golden Axe 1. I gotta play Shinobi at some point. That game is actually kind of difficult. Target dead ahead. Destroy the buildings. One game I do want to try to get at some point. It's a little on the pricey side for what it is, but a game called Starflight. I've always wanted to play and beat that game. It's a really cool game. But it's an easy game to run out of stuff. Like you gotta get resources and fly through universe, such. Ah,
Shoot.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. I don't really think I can really explode buildings with this gun, but we're gonna try, I guess. Sidewinders. There we go.
Wow.
Is that everything? Nice. There's a couple other games that I've been wanting to play that I played as a kid or as a teen or at a buddy's house. Desert Strike is one of them. I played it a few times, never really got far in it though. But those Desert Strike style, top-down, isometric, those games look so much fun, but are really hard. Strike photos show you flatten the buildings. Good work. We've rearmed your plane. Now try hitting some trucks. Did I get him? I did, good. Get up. Whew. The small targets are tough to hit. You have been rearmed. Now for some harder targets. Okay, they're farther away than I thought they were going to be. It's dead on. Get him. This is successful. Okay. If you can blast a tank, you can hit anything. Now try it with the enemy hitting back with some AAA. Anti-air arsenal. Anti... Oh no. No, go up. I'm trying to get this guy. Imagine this missile going crazy like this. Yeah, get him. Nice. That's sweet. No escape, buddy.
Lock.
Gotcha. Now you're going to check on another proven air-to-air weapon, the AIM-7 Sparrow. It works just like the Sidewinder, only has longer range and more than twice the explosive in the warhead. Oh, but you can launch only one at a time. Okay. Radio intercepts indicate enemy recon aircraft are heading our way. Keep your eyes open, make sure they don't get home. Get back. Dude, I would love to play like a VR dogfight jet simulator type of deal. Preferably better graphics than this, but I mean, when I played this game as a kid, I thought these graphics were crazy because there was nothing that had like this good 3D graphics when I was a kid. This was insane to me. Good work. They didn't know what hit them. Now you're rearmed. Search for the FIBA or anything in the air. If you find something, shoot it down. None of the air support is in the area. Okay. Music's having a hard time. Go up. Gotcha. Select weapon. Nice. That is hard to control, but we got him. Those whirlwind blades deflect radar waves like a mirror. Now use your sparrows as an equalizer. You're tracking an enemy fighting sweep. Vectors you in, hit them before they can turn on. Gotcha. Oh. Coming to get you. Oh, come on, get one. I think you can accidentally hit yourself. So be careful. Yeah, I don't like that one. We want the sidewinders. I can't chase them like that. Oh. Nice. Shoot them up. Let that be a lesson. Don't get surprised by a missile. Okay, we're going to try something new. Mid-air refueling. We'll need to line up an air tanker. Coming slow. If you come in too fast, swing around. We'll have an approach from behind. I did this. What? What the hell was that, man? How do I slow down now is the problem. Dude, it did the cutscene and just threw me right into the plane. No, dude, what are you doing? This is hard. What the hell happened? Why is this? Dude, the steering is ridiculous. Why is he? What's going on? Where is he going? Yeah, I don't think I can do this. He's so far away. What happened? It's weird. What? I don't get it. Like I was lined up, and then he started like turning. Yeah, I can't. This isn't gonna work. Dude, I can't turn. This game does not let you turn. Dude, I'm just tapping the button to turn so much. Dude, I can't. I don't know how to slow down. Dude, I just shot it with a missile. Dude, what the hell? What am I supposed to do? It doesn't make any sense. There's no slow down button. I'm just not gonna hit anything. Okay. So go towards it, and then just go down a little bit, and then you're good. Like, they don't explain that. I mean, come on, man. Now land your plane.
Land.
This should be fine. Don't drink IPAs and fly jets. It's not a good combination. I think I'm lined up perfectly. Alright, your plane is sitting on the flight deck, fully armed with guns, sidewinders, POWs, sparrows, and flares. Wreak some havoc. Now we have you on station. Enemy fighters coming in at 3 o'clock. One more jerk. that good heat sinking missiles. Just to set it and forget it, like Bronco Food Dehydrator. Right, got him. Looks like your training is going to pay off. Head down low and keep the enemy from getting any gunships into the battle. I got those ones. Gotcha. Boom, gotcha. I'm gonna get you. Oh, I missed. Oh. Gotcha. Hell yeah. We want you to go in and hit a suspected enemy supply dump. You'll have to fight your way through their ground air defense. Alright, all I got is freaking machine gun, so that's kind of a problem. Bingo fuel? What the hell does that mean? Uh-oh. Oh. It can only handle so many bullets. I think that's the problem.
Shoot.
All right, let's Is this up? Oh crap on the ground, man. I got enough missiles. No. Yeah, start over. So we're gonna fly up high and then try to come back down. We got all our missiles back though. That's good.
Right. Right. Right.
That's a bitch. Wait, what is it? Game 7 Spiral.
Shoot.
Oh. Yeah, these things are hard to hit. Go back up. How's that thing not dead? Or dead. Exploded. What a pain in the ass. I don't know how much fuel I have.
Shoot.
All right. Gotta blow up this stupid house. Alright, we're doing something now. Our OTHB system has picked up an enemy activity in Sector 4. Please investigate. Do I have missiles? I don't have missiles.
Fuel.
Critical fuel, huh? Oh man, where are you? Foreign enemies detected. That can't be good. Considering I don't have fuel. Or missiles. This pump. Fuel emergency? Well, what the hell am I supposed to do? Fuel emergency.
Right.
Yeah, fuel emergency, but what do I do about it? Goddamn thing. Well, what we do about it is we do that. There.
Right.
Almost dead. Yeah, we don't got any missiles. That's what makes it difficult. I does not want to die. Come on, man. Jeez. Pain in the ass I got was, huh? While you were having fun, we have been monitoring the enemy air control station there, trying to get you from behind.
Pull up.
Got a little bit of damage on him. Oh man, come on.
Right.
Dude's flying around like a freaking maniac. Come on, man. Dude, I can't get him in freaking sight.
Right.
Dude, how is he getting behind you so fast? So obnoxious. He's like doing circles around me. Hey, we finally got him. Good. Get him. We'd like to bring you home, but it looks like the bad guys have different ideas. Our EW people have pinpointed the enemy base. If you can catch them, their pants down.
Lock.
Oh no.
Pull up. Shoot. Shoot.
Barrels. Ouch.
Pull up.
Oh, come on, man.
Pull up.
Looks like the enemy was luring us into a trap. We knew those chafing flares expenses would come in handy. First to destroy their base. God damn.
Pull up.
Right.
Shoot.
Right. Right. Right.
Need these missiles, man. They don't give you enough missiles.
Right. Right.
Shoot.
Get him. Destroyed by missile? No. Oh no. I'm dead. Alright. Be right back. I take a little break, grab a drink, and we'll continue on. Having some fun. All right. So hanging in there, still listening. All right, so we died in this mission. Sidewinders are the best. Sidewinders kind of like do their own thing. But you have to aim them properly, otherwise they miss.
Right.
Shoot.
I don't know.
Lock.
You have to do the whole mission over? Oh man.
Pull up. Pull up.
Oh. Get it? OTHB system has picked up enemy activity.
Right.
Lock. Lock.
Nice. SIGINT people have confirmed that they've shut down one of the enemies recon planes.
Right.
While you were having fun, we have been monitoring the enemy air control. They are trying to get behind.
Right.
Lock. Pull up.
Go up.
Down.
Looks like the enemy was luring us into a trap. Okay.
Right. Right.
That's kind of far away. Down. Reaching.
Block.
Got him. Completed your training with the flying colors. The boys are having a party tonight at the officers club. Nice.
Land.
One of 10 unclassified tackle menus generated. Oh, 110? Yeah, finish your flight training. Flying colors. I'm proud to fly into the battle with a man like you. Vigilance. Cheers, world peace. Congratulations on your promotion to captain. I rate 1980. Whatever the hell that means. Top secret. Korea? So I guess we're going to Korea. So this is mission 2. We're gonna continue, obviously. But I do want to F22 Advanced Tactical Fighter Speed Mach 1.8. AC Tanker Speed Mach 0.8. MiG-27 Flogger D Fighter Bomber Speed of 1.5. Flat Face Target Acquisition Radar Range 150 miles. ZSU-23-4 Shilka Self-Propelled AA Anti-Aircraft Gun. MiG-21 Fishbed Air Defense Fighter Jet Mach 1. MiG-29 Fighter Jet Fighter Speed Jet. Super. Okay. Welcome, Captain. You'll be flying an F-22. You're loading airplane, blah, blah, blah. Welcome to Korea, Captain. Oh, great. Awesome. This is what I always wanted. Korea. We have been a hot shot in training in the States. The war is a little bit less predictable. So I want you to listen and be careful. Start off by getting your tail into the air. We're in the air. Successful. Looks like you know enough to listen to orders. We won't want the enemy to know what we're doing until it's too late. To make sure they don't catch on to you soon, you should sneak up on their recon aircraft at the point Delta Niner.
Right.
Like that's the password. We'll take them into a few minutes. It will take them a few minutes to figure out what just happened. Swoop down and take out their headquarters.
Right. 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 Right.
Jesus, come on, man. Get that little building.
Right. Right.
Shoot.
Right.
Get him. Yeah, that's true. I mean, this came out in '91. I'm not sure when MiG-29 came out, but that makes sense. Yeah. They also like, well, believe it or not, it looks even worse for me because I'm using a CRT and my colors aren't as vibrant as what's actually on stream. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, the frame rate sucks, so you can't really, not much you can do about that. These early games, these early EA games. It's still pretty cool though, considering at the time. When I played this game as a kid, I loved this game. Like, it was fun. Going from like Nintendo to this was pretty nice. $19.94, yeah, that makes sense. It's crazy to think that the Genesis came out in the 80s. They come out in like an 88 or something. Had a pretty good lifespan. Were they not converted well? So, yeah. Oh. Is that a buddy of mine? Not 5 frames per second.
Right.
Yeah, you're just probably mostly correct on that. I tried to learn 6502. It's so much work to learn and memorize all the addresses and assembly language is such a struggle, but if you can master it, it's really awesome for maximizing stuff. Like I tried some NES programming. I ended up with Genesis, I ended up learning a little bit of the I forgot what they call it, but it's basically C language. You write it in C and it converts it into 6800 to the chipset Genesis. Never really got far with it because I'm not familiar with. Oh, blocked it. So lock lost. But yeah, I guess if you learn 6502, bumping it up to the Genesis chipset or any of the other chipsets, it's not as hard. It's just you gotta learn more instructions. So they say. I wouldn't know. I don't got enough time in my day to dabble in development anymore. Yeah, with the I don't know what the chipset is called that they use for this. Yeah, they have a decent amount. But in all honesty, like the majority of this game is pretty basic. This one here, like you can do a lot of this on like the NES, so it'll perform better. But you got to do some trickery to make it look like it's 3D when it's really not 3D. I mean, this is at least trying to simulate a 3D environment. But yeah, without the frames, man, it is pretty tough. Dawson Amiga, yeah. Guy's really flying around me. Got him. Looks like the training worked. You earned your combat pay today. Glad to have you with us, sir. Today's payback time. We've got a strike planned on their northernmost base. Maybe you can catch them napping. We're North Korea, by the way.
Control.
Was Blitter and Copper advancing the frame rate? Yeah, that's beyond my skill level for sure. I think the majority of Genesis games, Mega Drive games, are 30 frames, so I don't think they're, not sure how many games are actually 60 frames, but yeah, this game here definitely, probably 5 frames per second if you're generous. But I mean, considering how shitty the frame rate is, like it plays really pretty decent for 91 on Genesis hardware. Like I can imagine like they didn't intend it to be this slow, but like it functions. The music doesn't really stutter. There's a little bit of lag sometimes, depending on what you're doing. You can actually change. I think they just overdid it with this game specifically. But they added a lot of stuff to this that was not like there's 3 different views. You've got the replay. You have well, not the replay, but you have like the cinematic view. Like you have all this extra stuff in here that probably wasn't necessary. They could have trimmed this down a lot more and had it at least been at a decent frame rate. I definitely think they could have done that. Like it's just too much. I don't know what they were thinking. But this was, I think this was one of the earlier ones of this series that they did. I think there was a couple other ones that might have been better. I haven't played them yet though, but I guess we'll see. Okay. Let's finish this mission. Like, I don't even think Sega CD even had like better frame rate with games of this style. Kind of weird. Yeah, so that's like low. But yeah, you can actually Yes, I have speed on very fast, controls very fast. Aggressive, defensive, I don't know what that means. That's probably enemies, don't panic. Game options, digital HUD. No cutscenes, no takeoff, landing, or refuel. I'll keep that on. I had to put on unlimited health, or not unlimited health, unlimited fuel and unlimited bullets and missiles because they don't give you enough to get past the missions. And then once you run out of ammo, you're done basically. I couldn't figure out how to get like extra ammunition, so I'm flying around till I die. That's kind of dumb. Yeah, I mean, this game definitely has its issues. Destroyed by missile? Yeah, I guess they were shooting at me. Like, there's some things don't really work well in this game. Like, A plus start is supposed to, like, do a certain thing, but it actually doesn't do it. If you change your weapon loadout mid-level, you get a new set of ammo. Ah. Yeah, but if you run out of ammunition... So, like, you're saying, like, if you change this, your ammo gets reboosted? Is that a bug? Because what happened was, I ran out of ammo, I ran out of missiles, and all I had was this and some fuel, and I couldn't finish the mission. And this was like training, second mission, and I had to like shoot like a few things. Oh, we died here. I don't know what happened. This is the beginning. Hold on a second. While we're here, let me go ahead and get the password. So I was supposed to be playing NBA Live 96 and or NHL 95, but the batteries in both my carts are no good. And I have equipment to replace them, but I don't have the batteries to replace them. So I'm gonna have to buy like a pack of like 20 or 50, maybe even more. I have a ton of NES games and Genesis games with batteries, and I think a lot of them aren't working anymore. So that's why I'm playing this, because it has a password system. I actually appreciate the password system on these old games.
Shoot.
Because you don't have to like rely on replacing the battery. I actually have the one cart apart just to look at it. EA games are kind of a pain with the yellow tabs. They're really hard to like take apart, but you can kind of just pry them open a little bit. NBA Live 96 cart with a little yellow tab on it. You got the little battery here I need to replace. Thought they'd pick up a bunch of them. Just get the cheapy, the classic yellow edged batteries. I was playing Greatest Heavyweights a while back, and that also had a dead battery, so I couldn't finish. I played that for like 3 hours straight, saved it, and then the save didn't work. Yeah, the old 2042 or 2032 CRs. Pretty easy to replace. I never bought any. I've never done it before, but I've
Shoot.
I've managed to take a Genesis controller and wire up to an arcade fight stick. So if I can do that, I can replace a battery.
Shoot.
I think Zelda 2 on the NES battery is dead. Oh, the battery in my Super Mario All-Stars on the Super Nintendo. I played... it died while I was playing a series, so I beat Super Mario 1, 2, 3, Super Mario World, and Lost Levels. And I was on, like, the extended Lost Levels. And I stopped for the night, and when the next day it didn't save. The Lost Levels didn't save. So that sucks. I technically beat it, but not the extra stages. But Yeah, that also needs his battery changed. Dude, I have 200 NES games, and I think, like, not too many of them actually have batteries, but a lot of the Super Nintendo games have batteries.
Pull up.
Go up, go up, go up. Whoa. Didn't realize they had ZSUs there. More bad news. You got a gaggle of bandits right over you. Look up now and try to snake him.
Frank.
Come on, quick. Back for another mission. This one is extra simple. Escort your recon bird. That's the gray plane on your radar. So this Saturday, sorry, Captain, they were jamming our radar. Proceed with the escort mission. There might be more enemies ahead. This Saturday, they're going to be announcing part of the second cruise. So sometimes I do races or speed runs. There's this thing called the Mega 16, where they pick 16 Genesis games. Oh, I missed. And 16 goals, and you get like a month of practice, and then everybody starts on the same day, and you just race for fun and see how long it takes you to beat all the goals. And I've done smaller ones, Sega 8s. I've done Big 20, which is 20 NES games. I've done Master System 8s, 8 Master System games, Sega 8s. The 16s are usually pretty tough though, especially because if it's Super Nintendo and Genesis, I'm not familiar with a lot of games, so it's really hard for me to not have a race time that's gonna be like less than 5 hours. So I'll take a look at the list and see what it's looking like. If it's a really fun list, I may grind it out. Then I may not. We'll see. I've been playing a lot of Genesis games. So. Get 'em. I think it would be a good way to continue on. I get my Everdrive working. Oop. Adam. Also, if and when I ever reach 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be going into Nintendo 64 games. And I'm going to buy an Everdrive, so I'm not going to collect N64 games like I'm doing Genesis Nintendo. We're just going to play all on hardware and on an Everdrive. But I gotta get 1,000 subscribers to justify spending 200 of my bucks. Get him.
Block. Block.
Pull up. Our satellite has confirmed 100% destruction. Base. Double the frames on Amiga. Amiga F22 Interceptor. Was it called something else? Because it's not called Interceptor. I was just gonna look up to see how it looks, but that's an exclusive. F22 is an exclusive, but this style of game, it wasn't on the Amiga. Yeah, it was a Pioneer combat flight simulator designed by Ned Lerner because it was developed before the F-22 actually entered the service. It featured the YF-22 prototype. Oh, that's funny. Huh. It's the same name. What's it called? It's not coming up for me. I'm just curious because you mentioned it. F-22 Lightning. One of those ones. For air dominance. No, not air dominance. That looks like a PC. That's a Steam game. Yeah. Like I said, there's a couple of games that kind of copy this kind of general setup. Yeah, I just looked it up to see if there was a... There's another game that's like this. Yeah, you was wrong. But I'm still curious. Well... I think the Genesis had like one or two more games that are like this style, but I don't know if they were made by EA, I forget.
Block.
F-18. F-18. Oh yeah, F-18 Interceptor. So that's like the older model FA. I'm just gonna. I know I'm not showing the screen, but I'm just gonna look at it quick. 141. You got an overtop mount. It's a about the, yeah, it's maybe a little bit faster. It looks a little choppy still. The Amiga 500, that's 1988, a couple years prior. Yeah, those ones are newer. Yeah, the F15 and the F117. I think those are the F117 was on the Genesis. F117 Stone.
Today, we're going to take a quick look at things here, entertaining than that. Walk on to them.
Yeah, it's a little smoother. But the same style.
Huh.
This guy has a shit video,
Call it a day. But what do you think about this one?
it looks about 15 frames per second. And then, yeah, F15. F15, Sega Genesis. Strike Eagle. Yikes. Yeah, that one looks like shit too. On the Genesis at least. Yeah, I mean, I think it's the Genesis, they try to do too much. I think that's all it is. They were, you know, it's 3D games, so they were trying to make it look like kick-ass because it was competing at that time with the Super Nintendo, and Super Nintendo didn't really have anything like this. They had like their Mode 7 and the FX chip, I think, was even a little bit later. The FX chip games really kind of played like shit when you compare it to the Genesis games, in my opinion. There's not that many of them, but they're pretty poor with the frame rate as well. So yeah, it was kind of a tough time for 16-bit console games. Gonna hit it? Is it gonna hit it? Sure.
Pull up.
Also, like, it's got more complicated sound chip. Maybe it's hard to know. I don't really know much about the limitations of the Genesis and why so many games have such terrible frame rate. Not just 3D games, but there's other games too. They just don't play that smooth. Like the NES, like the frame rate in every game is 60 frames, and almost every game is super smooth, janky or not. But then you play like the Master System, which is technically more powerful than the NES, but the Master System games sometimes are just janky. They look better, but they don't always play better. So it's, yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with like how people program them, how to utilize the chipset. Virtual Racing, yeah, I think Virtual Racing is actually not that expensive of a game. I should probably pick it up. I remember the arcade, the Sega Arcade Virtual Racing. It looked like this. It had a steering wheel though, I think. Can't really remember. I played it once and I was like, this game sucks. Way back in the day, mid-90s, I think it was. But it had like a kind of a ghetto arcade. So like when we got a lot of the arcade games that were kind of cool at one point, it was because it was like late and they were cheap. Like we never had all the coolest new games. We always had to have the less popular games. Our arcade sucked in my area. We did have lots of Street Fighters and Mortal Kombat though in the early 90s. We were loaded on that, but I ended up missing out on a lot of good arcade games when I was a kid. Except every pizza place and Italian like restaurants would have an arcade machine or two, and they would have some pretty sweet stuff you can find it up. Bowling alleys. Bowling alleys always had those multiplayer games like Turtles arcade game. That was like the big one. Street Fighter was big, and the Turtles arcade game was huge when I was a kid, and every bowling alley had it. Instant money makers. Don't try to beat VR racing. Yeah, I mean, the idea is that I want to beat every game, but I know some games kind of can't be beat. May never get beat. There's a couple games on the NES, so I beat over 200 NES games. I guess not. I guess I only beat 186 NES games. I always say 200. I own 200. But like, there's some NES games that are just like damn near impossible. Well, a good example is a Mach Rider. Try to beat all those missions, man. That game is ridiculous. You played on a ferry? Yeah, I don't blame you.
Man.
You put that thing anywhere you want, man. That arcade machine, that thing used to make money. Why am I way the hell over here? There was an X-Men game too that had the multiplayer, but it wasn't that popular. Turtles was it though. Dude, we are not doing so hot right here. Maybe we can still land. Ooh, did we get it? I think we did. Why are we going higher? Did we bounce up? I think we did. The Simpsons arcade game, when that came out in the I think mid 90s or a little late 90s, that was pretty popular too, but I didn't see it that often. But I did get a couple opportunities to play it. That was a pretty good multiplayer, like, beat 'em up game. Skip sequence, there we go. Dude, I have so many good memories of like hopping on an arcade machine. Like Shinobi arcade game, WrestleMania. I remember the first time I played Pac-Man, Karate Champ with dual sticks, and the laundromat. And laundromats too, they used to be, in the 80s, the laundromats usually had a couple of machines to play. I always kind of thought about making like my own stand-up arcade machine, like a MAME arcade emulation machine, and then hook that up with OBS and stream that. That'd be pretty cool. Do like an arcade session, but it's just a lot of work. I've never done it, but it would be an awesome project. I've got tons of arcade parts. Well, not parts, but arcade sticks and stuff. The only difference is I would want to figure out a way to emulate on a CRT. Ouch. So I would need like an older computer maybe that has composite out, or like SCART or something. I don't know what the hell you would use. But I wouldn't want to play on the LCD screen. I'm not a fan of that. Like, I'm playing on a CRT right now. Like, I do not like playing on LCD screens.
Right.
Get back to the Baker Charlie 8-9er on the double. Baker Charlie BCEN. Get back to BCEN on a double. The Koreans have a big strike coming in. They are down in the waves. We've got another fighter vectored in. You know, speaking of like war and war games, something I really enjoyed, I know it's like kind of off topic, but Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I had that on the PlayStation 4, and it's one of the only Assassin's Creed games that I actually enjoyed playing enough where like I wanted to 100% the game. And I think the boating and like attacking, the pirating or whatever in that game, dude, that is so fun. Absolutely love that part of the game. Hunting the whales, the big whatever they're called, super ships, whatever the hell they are. Dude, that game is so good.
Right.
And I beat the first 3, and I technically never beat Black Flag because I was trying to 100%. I was like 98% trying to do all the missions, and I just never got a chance to do it. And I ended up, I think I was playing the game, and then I started having kids. Had a lot of kids, and ran out of time, changed jobs, moved. Lots of things happened where I just stopped playing the game. Oh. I don't know when that game came out. I'm not trying to think. Get him. Oops. Come on, man. There you go. I like the music, but I kind of wish every mission had its own music because it's just one song throughout the entire game. It's a good one. Doesn't bother me. It's nostalgic for me, but I wouldn't mind a little change, a little switch up, you know? The war has reached a critical phase. You want to interdict sector Foxtrot Hotel 67. 67?
Right.
They received a report an enemy fighter proceeded to waypoint before the enemy. We got a bunch of buildings to destroy.
Lock.
Yeah. Just a 4-pack. This is a 4-pack of kids. Yeah. I mean, you know what? It's great.
Lock.
Stressful, expensive, but I mean, it's great to have meaning in life. Especially the little one. She's 16 months, something like that. I don't even know. Yeah, I think about 16 months. Little ball of fire. Oh, whoa, where are we going? But I suck. The guided missiles are really difficult.
Right.
They're good for like longer distances where you have enough time to like adjust, but when you're too close, they're really hard to deal with. Alright, so we actually want to just insert ourselves with these other buildings. Damn. Guided Maverick. We're gonna use that missile.
Right.
No six-pack. We are done. We ain't no more. Too old. Too old and too poor. House too small.
Lock.
Yeah, I mean, nothing really beats having kids, honestly. Like, I guess some people like really enjoy their nightlife or whatever, but after a certain point, like, you know, getting to see your kids grow up and being proud of them and stuff, and nothing really beats that, you know. Wow. Good work. Scouts report a single tank escape. Track it down and destroy it.
Pull up.
Looks like we're winning. Intelligence reports that there are force is demoralized. The Air Force is demoralized. Enemy aircraft have been spotted. Go to Sierra 077. Destroy the helicopter base there.
Right.
Yes, enemy fighters were regrouping. It is critical that you proceed to the base. Might be rough going, so hug the ground. We're connected.
Shoot.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Whooping them. Getting your flashbacks? That's awesome. Yeah, man, I grew up on this game when I was a kid. The first time I played this game, I was like, freaking losing my mind. Game's sweet. I mean, it almost doesn't age well, but it kind of ages well. Like, I'm having fun, but I can see, like, if you didn't grow up playing this game, that this could kind of be a frustrating game, but it's really not that bad. It's as hard as you want the game to be, because they give you all the whoop. Speaking of, they basically let you like unlock whatever you want to unlock and play what you want to play. You can make your own missions apparently. I didn't know that, but good. I just wish it was more than 5 frames per second. Galaga has aged well, that's true. Simplistic, gets the job done, fun. Yeah, some games just age fantastic, you know. I feel like 8-bit, or I don't even know, what you call Atari 4-bit? I don't even think it's not 4-bit technically, I think it's 8-bit. But I feel like games that don't age well, like it's like the N64 PlayStation era games. Some games, because people can't play them on a CRT anymore, they have to play them on the LCD screen. And the controls back then were pretty terrible because you didn't have analog for a lot of the games, or poor analog. That those games, even though were awesome for the time, aged terribly. Good examples, 007 on N64. That game, I personally think that game is terrible. It does not age well. It is like impossible to play. No! Damn. Press A to continue, any other button to take off. Oh no! Oh no, did that just make me start over from the beginning? So if you hit A, you continue, and you hit any other button, take off, must mean like start the mission over? Dude, I really hope not. I think that's what it is, because yeah, we're not supposed to be on a boat. Oh no, man. We're not having that. I'm not doing all this over. That's frustrating. Okay, now I know at least. Hold on. F22 Genesis passwords. Special hacks. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. The number 1 and the letter I are often interchangeable in the game's font. If you need help unlocking special aces challenge, no. So we were in Korea. Mission 20. You can jump directly to specific conflicts and missions by entering the passwords. There should be more passwords than that. Let me just look, see. I'm not gonna redo all that because I hit the wrong button. That's stupid. Mission password. Take to the skies with a set of passwords. Korea. While playing, press B and C for new options. From here you can select unlimited, blah blah blah. Yeah, I already knew that. Interceptor. Come on. Oh, here we go. Iraq, Korea passwords. No, I got these codes out of a code book, so the one eyes and ones maybe ones, maybe eyes. I honestly don't know what mission I was on. So we're gonna have to experiment a little bit, cause I'm not doing all those missions over again. I guess there's 21 missions. I should have been saving them. I already done this before too. We're just gonna pick mission 18. I feel like I was almost done. Arrows to move cursor A to take another. Let's try mission 18. I did take a picture, but I did a bunch of missions after the fact. Seven HG. We're just gonna pick a random one. AIF. AIF. 9UU. 9UU. AIF. We're almost there. Stay on target. We will get a tanker to you as soon as possible. Yeah, I've definitely done this one. Oh, it's got all the other stuff back to where it was. We'll take this.
Pull up.
No, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it was this one. I think this is too far. AIF, I think that's too far. We're gonna try 9, mission 9 in Korea. This is Korea, right? Let's try mission 9. I don't want to skip ahead. Mission 9, 8. I don't mind doing missions over, but I'm not trying to skip missions. That's not my style. 8 Q04. Oh, so there's 0 and then there's O. 0 4 MQ. The helicopters were a little ahead of the column. Proceed to X-ray Tango 2. I don't know. Honestly, that doesn't sound familiar either, but that's only mission 9. I've definitely did 9 missions. Let's see. I got an idea. I hate to do this, but
Pull up.
You're almost there. Stay on target. We'll get the tanker to you as soon as possible. We did that one. Okay. I'm looking at my, so the one where it says you're almost there, stay on target, you will get a tanker to you as soon as possible. That's where I think I may have died. Yeah, that's the one I need. Okay, I think we got it. And that, let's see. Which one was it? It was 18. Yeah, so we were on 18. All right, cool. Now we know. Cool. Okay. We're good. All right. We're back in business. Matter of fact, let's pause it. Let me get another beverage because I'm out. And then we'll continue. Okay. Yeah, there's 21 missions, and I accidentally hit, instead of when I died, you have to hit like A or something to continue. If you hit any other button, you start the entire thing over, but it's not obvious. And now we know. And I look. Holy crap. Still like here, press A to continue. Like I died instantly. Proceed to Sierra Zebra 5-7 for review. This is mission 19.
Pull up.
ALOB2G. We're gonna take snapshots of each, so we should be fine from here on out. I'm still gonna take a password for each new mission.
Right.
Dagger must have been hit by Koreans. Proceed back to home base. Scan for work wreckage.
Land.
That's wild. I did a loop-de-loop just trying to slow down and I ended up landing right under that thing. You've been assigned to group support. This is probably your last mission, so watch out. I think it is my last mission. So we're going to snapshot that bad boy. So we'll have 2 missions done for tonight, and then tomorrow night we'll finish it off with Iraq and Russia.
Pull up.
I think this is technically the last mission.
Right.
Pull up.
Right. Right.
They fuel at Whiskey Golf 5, scan for targets. About mission. Okay, so definitely not the last mission.
Pull up.
pull up. Got the Zulu. Thanks. Oh, we actually missed it.
Pull up.
F22 down.
Lock.
Good. How that?
Land.
All right, we're getting all right at that. Uh-oh. Press release states Barbara, Secretary of State, the North Koreans have complained to the UN that we have violated the neutral zone. The gun camera footage clearly shows that they are liars. After the tape was released, there was a massive rioting in Pyongyang. We hope that this incident will lead to peace talks to finally conclude the truce signed in 1990. Alright, so we're gonna pause the timer. Alright, so we're halfway through the game. So there's Iraq and then Russia. We'll finish that off tomorrow night. Well, hopefully that was enjoyable. Pretty neat game. I don't know how fun it is to actually watch, but it's a cool game. Yeah, the music is pretty good. It's unfortunate that there's only one song for the entire game. Two games, there's this music, and then there's the regular music when you're flying. I wish they had some variety, but they spent all their time doing everything else. So, oh yeah, I probably should have a password. Yep. Ooh, password. Okay, so I'm gonna look at this. This is Iraq. Mission 1. I got the hiccups. Okay, so we're gonna save this password so we know what to use when we come back tomorrow night. C6002B. That should get us at the halfway mark, and then we'll finish off. Tomorrow's Friday night, and then Saturday. So tomorrow we'll finish this game. If it goes quicker, for some reason, and we have some time, we could do something else. Otherwise, yeah, Saturday we're gonna be checking out Mega 16 Race game goals. So that should be very interesting. Just like with the Super 16, Super Nintendo 16 race, the games are great, but it was just going to take me way too long to learn all the games. The same thing could happen with the Genesis, but like I'm already playing Genesis games, where before I wasn't really doing Super Nintendo games, I was doing Nintendo games. So it was kind of taking me away from my element a little bit. But since I'm already kind of playing Genesis games now, a lot this past couple of weeks, I don't see why I wouldn't want to do the Mega 16. There'd be 16 games I could try to find and beat them, unless there's games I've already played before. But either way, we'll spend a stream looking at the games on Saturday to see how we feel about it, and then we'll go from there. I think the next race is the Big 20, which is probably not until August, where that starts. So that's the NES 20 NES goals game, and the Sega 8 is usually later. So we'll just have to see. Like I said, I have no problem dropping out if I feel like it's still too much, but hey, you never know. Sometimes I feel like I get into a race, I'm like, this is going to be awesome, and I'll just go through with it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.